हेलो गाइस, कैसे आप सब लोग। इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट what are the questions asked to me by the interviewer in the IBPS PO interview, and my interview was on 8th of March and at 2:30 p.m. So we will discuss it in this video. Okay guys, so let's start. So at 2:30 I reported at that venue provided in the mail. Then first of all, biometric is done, that to check whether the candidate is same for the mains examination and for the interview. Okay guys, so my biometric is done, and then after biometric the document verification is done. And after document verification it is nearly about 3 p.m. Okay guys, then they said me to wait for the interview. Then my interview starts at 5:30 p.m. Okay guys, so till I wait for the interview. Then I they asked me to go for the interview. Then I went in the interview hall by asking, may I come in, sir? They said yes, there are four males and one female in the interview hall. Okay, then after approaching them, they said me to sit, to have a seat, and I seated by saying that thank you sir, and that's all. And then the first question asked to me about introduce yourself. Then I answer like this. uh, Sir, my name is Shubham Sapkar. I am from Jalna. I completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from Government Polytechnic Jalna. Then at the time of at the third year, I got selected in the campus placement in Bajaj Auto as a diploma trainee for 1 year. I completed their 1 year training program. Then after completion of the 1 year training program, they give promotion to me after for another 1 year as a company trainee. I worked for 2 3 months there and then resign after doing 3 months. Okay guys, so while I finished this sentence, then suddenly they ask me cross question like that, why you left your job. So I know the answer. I said them that, sir, it is straight and simple. I give answer to them that, sir, I completed the diploma and I working there on the diploma basis. So the job I work as a diploma trainee is on diploma basis. So I want to do my graduation, so that for doing graduation I resigned there and completed my graduation. That's easy and simple and straightforward. So there is no any more cross question asked by the interviewer for to me regarding why you left your job and about my experience. Okay, so that's all about my introduction. Then the one panel member asked me, where are you from? I said them I am from Jalna. Then, do you have agricultural land? Then I said no, because if I said yes, they ask me sub questions like what is the Rabi, what is Rabi, what can I say, Rabi farming, or like that. I don't know any more information about that. So I said no, we have don't agriculture land. So that's stop the question. And then another question that asked me that what is KCC. So I know the answer. I tell them that KCC is a Kisan credit card. It is the credit provided to the farmers for buying some agricultural equipments, to provide wages to the laborers working in the farm, to provide to purchase seeds from the market, like that, for doing agriculture activities. Credit is provided. I said like that, and they get satisfied with my answer. Then the another panel interview asked me the question that NPA. They only asked me NPA, and I said them in a very detail, like NPA is a non-performing asset, and I know that the question that is another sub questions may ask in the above in the further. So I tell them in a complete detail, like I said that like that NPA is a non-performance asset. If the borrower pays repayment is done regularly, then it is called as standard asset. If the borrower does not repayment on timely, then you can call it as a non-standard asset. If borrower does not pay for 30 days, then we call it as a SMA 0. Then after another 30 days we call it as a SMA 1, that is special mention account. Then for another 30 days it is called as SMA 2. Then after doing 90 days we bank called it as a NPA. Then after calling it as a NPA, then after for another 1 year, if the borrower does not repay its installment, then we call it as a substandard asset. Then another 1 year from the calling it as a substandard asset. If the borrower does not payment at installment, then we call it as a doubtful asset. Then after calling it as a doubtful asset, after another 1 year the repayment is not done, then we call it finally it as a loss asset or loss NPA. So all the panel members present in front of me, they all get satisfied with my answer, because I um, tell them each and every aspect of the NPA in in very detailed manner. So I think this is the moment I impress all the panel member in front of me. That is four male and one female member. Then after NPA, the question asked by the same person, that what is DRT. So I know the answer. Tell them that DRT is a debt recovery tribunal, because the NPA and DRT, DRAT, SARFAESI all are uh, that terms related to loans and recovery of the loans. Okay, guys. So they asked me what is DRT, what is DRAT. I told them in a very detailed manner. That is present in the campus of the High Court. Then the 33 DRT, 5 DRAT, debt recovery affiliate tribunal, and it is a tool used for the recovery of the loan. I tell them in a very detailed manner. Okay. Then they ask me why SARFAESI, because there is availability of DRT. So I know the answer. I tell them that, sir, before SARFAESI in 1993 DRT is established, and what happens in the DRT, the judgment and court procedure takes times, and in some of the cases the corporates and large industrialists um, stay make possible to have a stay on the case, so that the process of the judgment takes too long time, and it sometimes it mm, gives loss to the bank. Okay. So due to that, to avoid this judgment process and this court formalities, the SARFAESI Act is introduced in 2002 to avoid these court formalities. So with the help of SARFAESI Act, the bank has the right to acquire the securities that borrower kept in the bank at the time of loan. Okay, loan application. So the this answer also impressed all the panel member, because I know the each and every fact regarding DRT, why SARFAESI, and all this. Then another question asked by the same panel. I think that the person asking me like these questions are head of the that panel, head of the panel. Okay, guys. So another question asked by the same panel member regarding at what conditions SARFAESI Act does not work. So I know the same answer, that SARFAESI Act does not work under three conditions. First condition is when the loan is agriculture loan, then the SARFAESI Act does not work. Then second, when the 80% of the loan amount is paid and 20% is remaining, then SARFAESI Act does not work. And third one is I think for second, third. Which one is third? Loan amount. When the loan amount is less than 1 lakh, then the SARFAESI Act does not work. These are the three conditions I tell them. Then that are very much impressive to the that head of the panel. Okay. Then another question asked by the lady panel member, that do you aware of the two types of bank that the RBI giving license to them in the recent, and give the two examples of each type of banks. Okay, I know that answer, that small finance bank and payment bank. I tell them the examples in the payment bank, Airtel Payment Bank, and less because Airtel Payment Bank is the first payment bank in India. Then Jio Payment Bank is the latest payment bank in India. Okay, after and small payment banks, the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank and Shivalik Small Finance Bank. I tell them. Okay, then another question asked by the next panel interviewer, that what is the private sector lending and what is weaker sector. Then I tell them that weaker section is the part of the private sector lending. There are 4 to 5 sectors which come under the private sector lending, that is agriculture, MSME, that is small vendors, and women's SC/ST category, like that. And weaker section comes under SC/ST category, women's, and small and marginal farmers are comes under weaker section. I told them. And finally, another question asked at the last interviewer, that what do you know about budget, and what information do you have about budget. So I know some information about the budget, but I don't take risk. I tell them that I am not much aware about the budget, and I am not recently read about the budget. I simply tell them. So there is no another sub question about budget. So that they stop there. And finally, that I said that the panel member who asked me that surface and conditions, all these things, he said that very good, Shubham, you know all the things that we have asked you in this interview. So I said thank you, sir, and I stand up and leave from the panel, from the interview hall. Okay, that's about my interview. And give me feedback also that you have done very good in the interview. So that's all about my interview. Please comment in the comment section about interview, whether the interview is below average, above average, or average. So let me know about this. And if you have any query regarding any of the exam updates, and whatever you want to ask, you can ask in the comment section. I am available in to answer. And if you are watching my video for the first time, please